Hello. So welcome to my meditation. I have decided to meditate every day for myself and decided to do it live here on YouTube so that you can meditate with me if you want, whether you are meditating live with me or meditating by watching the replay. We're still meditating together. There's a power in that, and you might find it's easier to meditate along with me than it is to try and meditate yourself. Often happens. We're joined by Flossie, the tarot cat. Okay, so this is an awareness meditation, meaning that we're going to be exercising our conscious mind. So we have three minds. We've got a conscious mind. That's the mind that we think things through with. It's the mind that we decide about. We decide what to focus on and what to think about. It's the one that we've got control over. Then we've got the subconscious mind, which is negatively focused, and it's there to protect us, and it runs in the background with a narrative. So it chirps in. It's not controlled by us. It's often got useful information because it will tell us about things that it thinks are dangerous to us, and that can be, it's got a very primitive kind of a mind. That can be, if you're having an issue or might have an issue with somebody, your subconscious mind is going to think that that means you're going to be thrown out of the tribe, which means that you'll have no food and shelter. So it has got a primitive element to it like that. And so you might wonder why the subconscious mind goes on and on and on about things that really aren't that dangerous to us. Why is it trying to protect us from those things? And it's because of that, because it hasn't really evolved with us, along with us. So because of that, it is good to remain in our conscious mind and be aware of what it's scared of, what it's telling us about, what it thinks is a danger to us. To listen to it as you would a small child that's scared of something, the monster under the bed. You'd listen to that child, right? So we need to listen to the subconscious mind in order to soothe it. So we're trying to remain in conscious awareness while the distractions come up with the subconscious mind. Distractions of noises outside, of cats wanting our attention, of sensations in the body. And we've got another mind too, that's the superconscious mind. That is intuition, you might call it, inspiration. It's ideas and thoughts that come to us that we receive. Feels different than the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is like a negative narrative. The superconscious mind, on the other hand, tends to come up when we're deep into meditation, when you feel like the meditation's going really well. That's when you're more likely to feel that subconscious mind. And I said feel the subconscious mind because it does feel different than the subconscious mind. The superconscious mind, receiving those thoughts feels different. Now, it's good to be able to ascertain in meditation which is which. Some people go through life listening to the subconscious and thinking that it's their intuition when it's not. And so it is good to practice meditation for that. Amongst other things, it gives us so many benefits. So just to let you know, I'll be going for about half an hour in this meditation. Feel free to meditate as long as you want. Directly after this live show, I will be going live for the members of this channel if you'd like to be a part of that. That show I'm going to be picking cards out, tarot cards out, channeling for the members. If you'd like to be a part of that, you can click that join button within the next half hour and you'll be invited along to that. So let's get going first of all. In order to make meditation easier, we want to calm our nervous systems first. If we do that right at the start, then meditation is a whole lot easier. So take some deep breaths along with me. And so we're just relaxing to start. Settling our nervous systems down. Another deep breath in. Letting go of anything that you think that you should be doing instead of meditating. And another one. And releasing and being in the present moment now. Now, to exercise our conscious mind and to relax the nervous system even more, follow me around your body. So we're going to move our consciousness now around our body to see if we can find any holding or tightness, any tension there. So we'll start off in the left foot, in the left toes, then moving through the arch of the left foot to the heel. From the heel around to the front of the ankle. Oh, I forgot to put the music on. If something felt different. Around to the front of the left ankle. And then up the calf to the knee. And the left knee, up the thigh to the left hip, feeling the femur relaxing in the hip socket. Then moving around into the back to the glutes, feeling whatever you're sitting on or resting on if you're lying down, and feeling that muscle relax, melt away into whatever's supporting it. And then moving from the left glute to the right glute, again feeling what it's resting on, what's supporting it, feeling that muscle melt and relax. And from the right glute into the right hip, feeling the femur relax within the hip socket there. And moving down the right thigh to the knee. And from the knee down the calf of the right leg into the ankle. And from the ankle we're going around the back to the heel. From the heel through the arch of the foot and out of the right toes, into the left fingers, and up through the palm. You might want to do some circles around the palm and down the thumb, back up the thumb to the wrist. If you feel like moving any part of your body as you're going, then feel free to do that. I often like to rotate my wrists when we get to the wrists to release them. And from the left wrist, up all of those little muscles, relaxing them as you go, in the forearm to the elbow. From the elbow, up the bicep and the tricep, the upper arm to the shoulder, and relaxing that left shoulder down away from the ear. Moving across the back of the shoulders to the right shoulder, relaxing that right shoulder away from the ear. And from the right shoulder down the bicep and the tricep of the upper arm to the elbow. And from the elbow down all of those little muscles of the forearm, relaxing them as you go to the wrist. And then from the right wrist we'll go down that right thumb, back up again and do circles around the palm. And then out of the right fingers. Taking a deep breath into the belly now, expanding the belly out as far as it can go. And then as you release the breath, relaxing the belly. A second deep breath now into the upper chest and the upper back. Expand it, make it as big as possible. And then relaxing it all and releasing it as you release that breath. Starting at the base of the spine, moving slowly up the spine. You might want to stretch your spine out. Lifting your head up. Moving your consciousness up your spine towards your neck. When we get to the neck, moving your neck, so your right ear to your right shoulder first. Stretching the neck to release it, and then your left ear slowly to your left shoulder. And then back to straight, and then looking over your right shoulder. Looking over your left shoulder. Coming back to neutral and then looking down towards your belly button. and then up to the stars. Bringing your head to a balanced rest. With your neck released now, let's move on up to the jaw. Releasing the jaw. Relaxing your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Moving up your cheeks to your eyes, feeling your eyeballs relax backwards and down in the eye sockets. Moving up to the eyebrows, feeling them release down and apart. All the tension in your forehead melting away. Moving up to the scalp now and feeling your scalp relax and your ears move down just a little bit towards your shoulders. And then moving the focus from the scalp now to the third eye, right in the middle of the forehead. And keeping your focus there on your third eye. Noticing any distractions that come along and just accepting these distractions as part of the human condition. You don't need to fight them or try not to be distracted. Just notice it when it happens, acknowledge it, and bring yourself back to the third eye focus. We're not trying to clear the mind nor fight the subconscious or anything else that's going on. We're just accepting it all and noticing it and remaining conscious with a conscious focus. It can help you sometimes to name the distractions as they come along. And that way you're less likely to go along with those distractions and lose your consciousness. But if you do find that you lose your consciousness if you go along with a thought, then when you wake up from that and remember that you're supposed to be meditating, just acknowledging, accepting that that distraction happened, and that's how our brains work. And it's okay to be human. Just bringing yourself gently back to the focus. And that's what meditation is, the practice of bringing ourselves back. Like it's an exercise. You're not getting it wrong when you do that. That is the practice. And as we learn to accept the human condition and the distractions as they come along, we're practicing self-love. Which a core component of self-love is self-acceptance. It's okay to be human. So this is where I'm coming out of the meditation. I was quite distracted in that one. Meditations can be different every day. The meditations are different every day. And that's good, because we get to practice in different conditions within ourselves and outside of ourselves. Lots of happy distractions. The cat, the storm. Nice things going on. So thank you for meditating with me. Let's do it again tomorrow, and I'll see you then. If you'd like to come with me to the live channeling show, you can click that join button below now and join me there. I'm doing that every day after these live meditations. See you tomorrow.